Hi guys, in this video we're going to be looking at a metal injection article that takes a look at Lamb of God's Randy Blythe reminding fans of the basics of crowd safety control after the unfortunate incident at Astroworld. But before I continue, I just want to say that the link will be in the description, and also in the description will be links to check out songs by HATEBREED, and also links to check out my Instagram page where you get to see the rest of my band merch, and links to check out my Twitter page where you can see what I'm listening to. So let's continue. So after the tragedy of last week's hip hop concert festival Astroworld, which unfortunately 9 people lost their lives, this has now put a new spotlight on crowd safety. And just before the Lamb of God's big festival performance at Welcome to Rockville, the frontman Randy Blythe wanted to make a few things clear, and I'm going to share some quotes with you right now. So tonight my band Lamb of God will play in front of thousands of people at the Welcome to Rockville festival in Florida. In light of the tragedies at the Astroworld Fest in Houston, I'm posting some practical info. I will not retroactively armchair quarterback the whole Astroworld thing. Suffice to say, a lot of stuff went wrong in many ways. However, I believe the buck ultimately stops with the person holding the mic. Anyone who knows my story knows that I have a very sad personal experience with not stopping an out of control show. It was something I will carry with me to the end. Being a spokesperson for safer shows is both my responsibility as a good man and the fulfillment of a face-to-face promise I made to the family of that deceased fam. So to that end, number 1, from personal experience, I can say that from the performance perspective, on stage at a huge festival, it can be very difficult to tell if something has gone wrong in the audience. The noise of the music, the roar of the crowd, the lights in your face, the thousands of people moving at once, it makes it very hard to ascertain if there is a problem or if people are just having a good time. If somebody's hurt, screaming, stop the show at the band on stage doesn't really work, because unless the entire audience is chanting that, it's just going to blend into the whole noise. Waving your hands frantically in the air doesn't really help either. It just looks like more movement in a sea of movement. What does help the audience is to let a performer know that something has gone wrong in the crowd. A signal. And there are 2 signals I've personally seen from the stage that have let me know that someone was injured in the crowd. We then completely stopped the show until that person could be removed. Arms held in an X above your head. This is a fairly universal signal that definitely means stop. Also, the timeout signal, which is fingertips of one hand speared into the palm of the other. When I've seen several people doing these signals in the crowd together, it looks different than everybody else, and I've known something was wrong. Number 2, and this is very basic, if someone falls, pick them up. That is how we in our community do it. Enough said. And here's what I have to say. I don't think Randy could have been any clearer in regards to crowd safety at shows or festivals. Something wrong with having fun, but at the same time, safety should not be sacrificed, and nobody should be injured or even worse, lose their lives due to negligence. What happened at Astroworld could have been avoided. So to anybody watching this who's made it to the end of this video, let me just remind you by saying this. Whether it's a live show or a festival, if you're on the edge of a mosh pit, and even if you're not moshing, or if you're participating, and somebody falls down, make sure you pick them up as soon as possible. There's a lot I can go into in terms of health and safety at shows or festivals, but I don't think this is the video for it. Maybe another time. But whatever you do, stay safe. And on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.